Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. Today I have for you a Natasha Denona video. I have created some looks and I'm sort of filming every single time I do an eyeshadow look and I'm telling you what I used. Sometimes I have tutorials, but sometimes I just go in and tell you what I'm using. So I hope you enjoy this video. I wanted to get the most out of my palette, and I thought this would be fun to kind of look back on if I ever feel like not as inspired to use makeup. I'm just gonna tell you how I got this look because I didn't film it, and it's one of my favorite like more neutral looks, but I've been getting ready for work every day and I've been doing more neutral looks, and today I was like, no, I need to use the blue. So what I did was I started with this color here, which is called Stone, and I put Stone in my crease and kind of diffused it up. I also put underneath my eyes Aria and Teak. So this is Aria and this is Teak. Teak is deeper than Aria, and Teak is what I have closer to the lash line, and I diffused it with Aria. I put Teak in the crease, so then I went in with Python, the blue, and I added that in my crease just a tiny bit. You don't need a lot, and you get a lot when you just dip your brush in. Try Sparks, which is this white color, and I tried to pack it on. My finger was kind of like wet, not wet, but like you know, I still had like moisturizer on my hands, and that kind of made the shadow stick better in the inner corner. And then one thing about this palette that I wish was different is I wish there was a peachy color in here. So what I did was I kind of put Sparks on my lid, and then I mixed Varus and then Alchemist. I mixed these two together just very lightly, and then I put that on top of the Sparks color. So this is Sparks, and then this is a mixture of Varus and Aria. And the mixture of all these kind of looks a little, I mean, it looks bronzy, but it has like a peachy tone to it. So far I'm really loving this, and it's making me want to buy the rest of her palettes. Although I've seen some like reviews of Bad Habit Beauty or something having dupes, but anyway, we'll see. But that's the look today, and then I will most likely have other looks following. So this morning I did not film my eye look, but let me get close to the camera so you can kind of see what I did. I have on, let's see, Sandstone, which is this color right here in the crease and underneath my lash line. And then I put Varus right here. It's like the darkest shimmery shade underneath my lash line. And then I mixed Alchemist. I added mascara, but then I also wanted to try the color Kava, so I put this sparkly like top coat all over my eyelid, and it did nothing. It added just loose sparkle that I really could have done without. And I put on the color Brass in my inner corner. I think that's my favorite color of the palette. Hey, today's Friday, and this is the look I did. I'm wondering if I tried a similar look this week, but it was super easy. I put on Teak all over my eyelid and underneath my lash line, and then I put on Aria right here in the crease up here, and then blended out the darker color on the bottom. And then I just put Kava, which is that glitter top shade, like all over my eye, and like packed it on my inner corner. But I'm gonna close my eyes, show you how it looks. I'm not in love with this look, but I'm in a rush. I have to get ready. And then my skin is kind of looking really, like, I'm getting a lot of pimples. I had one here, and then I had a cluster right here. I don't know what's happening. I started taking those Moon Juice stress pills, and I wonder if that's what's breaking me out. But who knows, maybe my skin is just going through it. this week. Anyway, hopefully this weekend I'll create some like cool looking bold looks so that I have some interesting looks in this video as well. I don't want to just make this a neutral video. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. So I didn't record an intro for this look, but stay tuned if you want to keep watching for this. So let's just start with putting on log kind of in the crease area. I'm just going to take a little bit slightly underneath, not everywhere. I'm going to take the color Arum. It's this shade in the corner here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid and kind of in my inner corner as well. And if it touches over that brown part, that's fine. We're going to layer over that color anyway. Then I'm going to take a blending brush, go in with the same color and kind of just like blow it out. Now I'm going to go in with the color Oro with my finger again, and we're going to put that on top of this color that we just laid down. And kind of take it up on this inner portion here. But kind of leave that area. Now we're gonna go in with Brass, this shade here, again on our finger. We're layering it on the inner corner of our eyelid and blowing it kind of out on from the inner corner. Taking it up. So we're leaving this area with that gold and we're putting this one kind of like a line to the top above that brown. And before we go in with the rest of that brown, I'm gonna go in with Varus, this shimmery shade here, just a tiny bit on a blending brush to give the outer corner a little bit of shimmer. Back with Brass. Looks crazy. I like it. Alright, so underneath the lash line, I'm going to go in with Dijon on my finger. And I'll go in with the shade Alchemist here, right on the inner corner underneath. And you know what? I'm gonna add some more Brass underneath. I want that green reflect. So this is the look. Now for a bluish green look. Let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just go in straight with Python because I know I want to use that color. And I'm gonna put it on the outer portion of my eyelid. And this is it's not going on as pigmented as I want, and it's a little patchy. So I'm going to take the time to build this up and tap. Putting it just above the crease a little bit as well. I'll leave that there for now. I'm gonna now go in with the Aurora color, the other blue, shimmery blue, with a brush. Let's see if it picks up. And I'm gonna put it on the inner portion of that color. It does, but it's kind of not as pigmented. I'm taking it on my finger. Oh wow, that is really pretty. I'm gonna pack that on. It might be better or more intense with the glitter glue. I'm gonna go ahead and take it into the inner corner of my eye, but I'm putting another color there later. We're gonna take this blending brush and go in with the Dijon color in the Dijon, or you know what? No, I'm gonna add another, I'm gonna add some depth to it. So I'm gonna go in with Aria first, and then I'll deepen that color with Teak. Is this Teak? Yeah, Teak later. And I'm gonna start blending the top out. Because when you see that python color, you automatically think Dijon. So this is Aria. And I'm taking that far up. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Sparks on my finger and put that at the top. And then I'll let the glitters meet from Sparks with the glitters from Aurora. I'm also going to take Teak, just a small little bit, and put it in the crease. It's looking a little muddy, probably. Oh, whatever. Let's see. More python with my finger and putting that. I'm gonna take python and put it on my lower lash line. Actually, no, before we do that, I'm gonna go in with the color Aurum here. Try to find clean fingers. And I'm putting that on my inner corner. And taking it into that blue. I'm now gonna go in with Lime Chrome, this shade in the palette, on a finger, and put that all over that front portion there. Not completely covering that gold, but and I'll bring it up because I love that kind of shimmer look. I'm gonna take the same color, put it on, merge those two shades. Actually, I'll do the whole thing because I kind of like that color. I'm actually gonna take Kava on my finger, and this probably would look a little better with Fix Plus, but I'm putting that in the inner corner as well, like right on top of everything else. So that's how it looks. I wanted the inner corner to be a little reflective, but keep that like peachy gold. Okay, I'm gonna do my mascara and my eyebrows, and I'll be back. So this is what the makeup looks like after mascara. I also put some bronzer on and my eyebrows. I just have to mention that this side is already creasing. There are a couple shades that do tend to crease. What did I use? I think it was that Oro color. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm even loving them like together like this. Yeah, I'm loving it. And I love how the peachiness comes through with the green and blue. It looks so nice. I'm loving this. If you liked this series with the Looks One palette, let me know. I think I might do it with the Natasha Denona Star palette. I did end up returning the Mini Lila palette because that blue shade it wasn't good on my skin tone. When I put it on, it kind of looked a little gray blue. I knew I wasn't going to use that color. And then the dark purple, the first color, I wanted to use that all over my eyelid and pack it on and just like smoke it out and just do like kind of a one shade eye look. But like every time I would try to pack it on, it would go patchy for me. So I'm not a fan of the mini one. I think for that one, the actual Lila palette will probably be your best bet. However, I went to Sephora and swatched because I wanted to find a color I wanted to find a palette similar to what I wanted the Mini Lila to be, but I don't yet want to buy the whole Lila palette. There's one color in there that I really want. It's called Dragon Bite, and it sounds so terrible, but I was like considering purchasing that whole palette just for that one shade, but that's crazy. And I don't know how much I would wear purple, but I'm really liking the green, so who knows. But I found the Pat McGrath, the Levian Rose, and that is so pretty. That light purple shade, I could wear that all over my eye. There's like a duochrome, like pink and yellow shade. That color, so good. And then that purple and that pink, they are so pigmented. Oh my gosh. I already bought so much eyeshadow. I need to stop myself because this is crazy. This is like the first eyeshadow I bought in a very long time, or the mini star, and then it just like opened the floodgates. Gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm also thinking about the dark mattes from the Viseart. I love that grungy deep those deep shades, so I might and then the Urban Decay Moondust shadows, and then the JD Glow Galaxy shadows. I have a list growing every day. Thank you for watching. I hope you've found this video helpful. I'm not a makeup artist, and I haven't done eyeshadow on my eyes in like years, besides like a cream color all over the lid. So I hope this was okay. But if you want to see more, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm going to be swatching all of the Natasha Denona shades that I might be able to dupe with my MAC collection and other stuff. So it's in a Makeup Forever palette, but can you see I love neutrals? Yeah. And I have some other like smaller size. This is a Makeup Forever Trio, my Naked 2 Basics. And then I have a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in the color Cement. My mom has the other ones, but you see how glittery this one is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a dupe, but this has like a lot of glitter and no base, and then swatches like that. So I'm going to swatch the Natasha Denona here and try to leave here and here. And I'm going to try to leave room so I can swatch other colors next to them. And I'll be conscious to like leave less room next to colors that I know I don't have a dupe for. So let's start with Lime Chrome here. It's pretty. So I know I don't have a shade like that in my collection whatsoever. So I won't be swatching anything next to it. We'll go this way. And then next I'll go in with Python, this beautiful teal. I also don't have a shade like this. I decluttered a lot too, so it's a beautiful color. And that's what's left on my hand. We'll go in with Sparks next. It's a glitter shade with like barely any base coat. And I'll swatch it. And I might have a shade similar to that. And like your eyeshadow collection might be way more extensive than mine. Damn it, I know that this is a MAC shadow, but some of them have the backs on it. See, this is an Anastasia one. But then some I don't know the shades to, or the names to. But then let that be a good lesson too. Like, I'm not well, I used to be a makeup collector, then I completely decluttered my collection, and it can literally fit in like this like thing that I keep, and it's small. Only recently has it grown because I've been a little more inspired, probably because I'm doing YouTube. But if I feel like if I have a shade similar, then you probably can find shades like that are duped anywhere. So I don't know what this is, but it's like it's a sparkly MAC shade. I want to say it's like crystal something, but I can't even remember. Snow crystal or snowflake or something. Oh, that's weird. That's how that one looks. I wonder if some of these have gone like bad. So I'm gonna swatch that. So that one I had to go over like twice, but it doesn't have as much sparkle as the Sparks from Natasha Denona. We have Aria next, one of the matte shades. And maybe my swatches are not good, but I'm not really digging my finger in there because I don't want to like ruin my palette, but I'll go over that a second time because I like barely dipped. I have Cork and Sable here. Oops, this one is Cork, this one is Sable. This one has more of a neutral tone, and this one has more of like that red brown, or that like pinky beige red undertone. And I'm gonna swatch these both on my arm. Cork. And I know that one's not gonna be the same shade as Cork, so I'm gonna move this here. But you see how dry that texture is, and it like puts less on the skin. But I'm just gonna go in again. And then this is Saddle. This is more red. I'm gonna fit one more in between. So that's Saddle. This is a Tint. I mean, it's not as dark as the other two MAC shadows I swatched, but let me swatch that next to Natasha Denona. Okay, so this is Natasha Denona. This is MAC. This is a Tint, Saddle, and Cork. I have Soft Brown here, which is one of my old favorites for MAC. Let me just swatch this too. Just put it here. Actually, that's more similar to Saddle and Aria look alike. I don't know. Your discretion, but they all kind of look alike. So the next color I'm going to go in is Kava. And this is like one of those glittery top coat things. Oh man. Maybe I'll do this at the end so I can fit the rest of the neutrals here. So this has like barely a base color in it, but if it had any, it would be like a coppery yellow, like a old gold. I don't have any super shimmery golds in my collection, but this is one from Makeup Forever. I don't know the name of it because I would have to pop it out of here, but I'm sure this color is still in their collection. These are really soft in the pan, but I'll put that right here. It's the Makeup Forever color, so it's more, actually looks more peachy. Wow. Okay. And then I have Chiffon by Anastasia. It's this color. It does not look like this one at all. Put that here. No way. It's way darker. And this is Tempting by MAC. No, it's gonna be darker. I'm gonna put this like to the top here because I don't want to waste room. Yeah, that does not look like the Natasha Denona. So, I mean, I did pick a good palette that I don't have many dupes for. So now we're gonna go in with this blue shade because I don't have another color similar to that one. I'm just gonna swatch it. Well, I'll swatch MAC's Club right next to it. So I'm just gonna put them here. Oops, can you see that shimmer? Barely. It's more shimmery in real life, maybe because the sun is catching it. I feel so. There we go. You can kind of see. I can already tell you that I don't have anything similar to that, but I'm just gonna swatch MAC's Club. And this is how that one looks. Should I put it up here or down here? Please, sun, come out again. Okay, yeah, not similar whatsoever. So I was gonna go in with the Dijon shade, but let me just first swatch these two right next to here because I know these are like my only neutrals. So then we have Sandstone Antique. This one is Sandstone Antique. Sandstone Antique. Okay. Sandstone. And I'm gonna, oh, teak. Okay. And I'm gonna just try to take that swatch away. Okay. So this is Sandstone. I mean, it's not super similar to Cork, but that's Cork. And then this is teak. Let me see, I feel like I might have something similar. This is MAC Espresso. This is super old. Do I want to waste my swatch for that one? Sure. Sorry about my nails. They look terrible. So that's MAC Espresso. Not right on, dude, but thought it was going to be easier to dupe this. But not really. The shades that do come in here, I really like, so I'm happy. Okay, now we'll go in with Dijon, and I'll start swatching on my right side, but I'm a righty. Let's see how this works out. Okay. Dijon, beautiful. And I already have so many colors. This is MAC's Uninterrupted, which I think might be the closest. Oh my god, and it's still not an exact color, and I prefer Dijon. Woo! Okay. Makes me so happy. Alright, and this color, damn, I can't even remember. No, you know what? This one I believe is... What color is this one? It's not Soba, is it? No, because this is Soba. You know what this one is? This one is a NYX color. I remember looking for dupes for the Uninterrupted once mine broke and shattered, so I went everywhere looking for these mustard colors, and I know this one is by NYX. I can't remember the color, but I know this one is by NYX because the other one I had found from MAC was this one, but the pans are different. They are different, and the MAC one shattered when I tried to depot it, and this was like a discontinued MAC color, so you can't even get this anymore. I'm not even gonna swatch it. This one is the NYX one. Oop. No, I mean, it's a closer dupe to the MAC than it is Dijon. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. Give me more Natasha Denona eyeshadows. Okay, and lastly, MAC Soba. That makes me so happy because I felt like that was probably it was like the easiest dupable one. That's Soba and not similar at all. But Soba actually might be close to Natasha Denona Teak or Sandstone. So I'm lining it up directly with Sandstone and I'm lining it up directly with Teak. And then this is the other Natasha Denona shadow called Aria. Hope this is not too confusing. If it is, I don't know. So the next one I'm going to do, let me just get all the neutrals out of the way because those are kind of boring. Log. This is the last neutral that I haven't swatched. Actually, this might be the most easily duped. So this is Natasha Denona. Best to match, I think, is Brun by MAC. This is Oral. Oh wait, let's go on with this hand. It's like so pretty. Oh my god. I have nothing like that. Nothing. Oh my gosh. This is MAC Amber Lights. I'll swatch it with a different finger. Yeah. Not the same at all. Nope. And you know what? Before I swatch this one here, let me swatch this one because I feel like that one might be similar to Amber Lights and this one is Alchemist. I'm loving these shadows and it's making me want more. That's Alchemist. Kind of similar to Amber Lights actually. Obviously with more shine. Way more shine. I'm gonna re-swatch this like gold color in this Makeup Forever palette just to like be sure this one's not very similar to, this is Natasha Denona, this is MAC Amber Light, Natasha Denona Alchemist, and then this one is the Makeup Forever one. Alright, this is Varys. Okay. I feel like I might have a lot of dupes for this one. Okay, so this is the middle shade from this Makeup Forever palette. I can't remember what color this is. But, oh, it's more red toned. I think I prefer this one over the Natasha Denona. So this is MAC's Tempting. Yeah. That one is almost exactly a dupe. Natasha Denona, Varys, and then MAC's Tempting. And then here's Woodwinked, just so I can show. This one has less glitter. It's more of a satin, and Tempting had a glitter to it. It's Woodwinked. Actually, Woodwinked might be similar to this one. Compared to Alchemist, which is this color here. This is Woodwinked. No. Okay, we have two more colors in the palette. We have this one that's not going to be duped in my collection, so I will just swatch it. This one is Brass. Oh, probably my favorite color in the palette. I will put it just next to here so you can see them together. So this is a lime chrome from Natasha Denona, and this is brass. Oh my god. Oh my god. This color. Oh, I love that color. Just put it all over my body. And the last color we have is Arum, which is that shade right there. It's probably the most subdued, like, shimmer color. It's like the most satin of the bunch. We'll just put it here. Arum. Not really similar to anything I've already swatched. So this is more gold, and which one was Amber Lights? This one was Amber Lights, and not very similar. And this one was from the Makeup Forever palette, not very similar. And actually, those are all my golds. So this was a great purchase. I look like a, oh man. Well, there you have it, guys. Not so easily dupable. And I think I prefer a lot of the Natasha Denona shades. Maybe I'm just trying to justify my purchase, but hey, let me have that. I hope that helped if you had like a lot of these neutrals and you were questioning whether or not like you should go for it, because you were thinking like, I have so many neutrals. The golds I might have dupes for in my collection, but honestly many of them, I think the only like spot on dupe was the Varys color with Max Tempting. That is like a complete spot on dupe for it. Anyway, that's my comparison. I'm glad I was able to do this because I kind of was like, oh, was that a bad purchase? Did I not need that? Maybe I didn't need it, but stay tuned for more videos. Goodbye.